Hello and welcome to Fun
Family
Friday! Hey, Mrs. Roof, that was my line. I always do the Friday.
Oh, well, this time I wanted to do it, Chico, too. Anyway, it's great that you can join us today.
Yeah, it's great to be back on Fun Family Friday, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
And to start today's program, Liam has got a challenge for you to try at home.
Okay, so for today's challenge, you need to get your hands like this, put all your fingers together so that they touch, drop your middle finger so that the knuckles touch, and the challenge is to see if you can lift all your fingers like this, and you've got 10 seconds to do it. Are you ready? Off you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, how did you get on at home?
Oh, I couldn't do it, Mr. Liam.
Could you not, Chico?
No, I couldn't do it. Could you do it, Mrs. Roof?
No, I couldn't do it, Chico.
No.
Well, you see, I can do my thumbs, and I can do this finger. I can even do my pinkies. But the ring finger, that's impossible to do.
Yeah, it is impossible, Mr. Liam, and it's even more impossible for me.
Why is that?
Well, you see, look, I've only got 3 fingers.
Oh.
3 fingers and a thumb.
Well,
Doesn't work. No.
Well, it's impossible for us to do this challenge. And you know, sometimes there are things that are impossible for us to do, but with God, it's possible. And in today's story, we're going to look at a situation where God did something impossible.
That's awesome, Mr. Liam.
It really is.
Over to the story.
Today's story is about a man called Peter and another man called, Jesus, that's right. Now, Peter used to be a fisherman, but now he was one of Jesus' friends, one of his disciples. How awesome is that? Because they got to follow Jesus around, listen to Jesus, be taught by Jesus, and witness pretty much everything that Jesus did. Now, this day, Jesus had just completed a huge miracle. He just fed 5,000 people. But for Jesus, the day wasn't done yet. So, Jesus said to the disciples, "Go out onto the sea in the boat, because I want to go up this hill and pray to God." So, that's what happened. The disciples, including Peter, went out onto the boat and into the sea. And then Jesus went up onto this hill and prayed to God and had some quiet time with him. But then there was a big storm that hit on the boat, just like this. The boat rocked from side to side in the wind and the rain, and as the waves was gushing up against the side of the boat with the thunder, and then they looked out and they could see someone. "It must be a ghost," they said. Who? They're walking on the water. It can only be a ghost. And then they heard a voice, and it was Jesus saying, "No, it is me, Jesus, your friend. I've come to you." And Peter shouted to Jesus, "Jesus, is it really you? If it is you, then why not call me out onto the water? Get me to walk towards you on the water." So Jesus said, "Peter, step out of the boat." And he did, just like this. Look, everybody. I'm walking on the water just like Peter did. Peter stepped out of the boat and he walked towards Jesus on the water. And then he was looking at Jesus. And then the waves started to pick up and the wind started to roar more and the rain. And then Jesus looked at Peter, but Peter was shaking and he started to panic. He looked at the rain, he looked at the waves, and then he started sinking. Because he got scared. He said, "Jesus, help me." And Jesus reached out and grabbed him. And Jesus said to Peter, "Peter, why didn't you trust me? Why don't you, if you just kept your eyes on me, then you wouldn't sink." What a miracle. that Jesus and Peter walked on water. Now, when they did that, that was a true miracle, and not just clever video editing. Whoa, 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 turn that one off. Turn it off. Quick, go back, go back. That's better. And then, after Jesus had pulled Peter up out of the water, they walked back towards the boat and got in the boat with the rest of the disciples. And as soon as Jesus and Peter got into the boat, the waves calmed and the storm stopped, all because of Jesus. And then the disciples bowed down and started to worship Jesus. They said, "You are the Son of God. You can walk on water and you've calmed the storm." How awesome is that? Jesus performed another miracle. Now we know that we can trust in Jesus because as long as we keep our eyes on Him like Peter did, He won't let us down.
Wow, what a fantastic story that was, and so much we can learn.
The one, we like that a lot, don't we, Chico?
Yeah, it was a great story about Mr. Peter. I mean, he nearly drowned Mr. Liam.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, he fell in.
He did.
He did, and we're a lot like Peter as well. When we start taking our eyes off Jesus, we can start getting into all sorts of a mess and trouble.
We can.
Yeah, I know. It's not great, is it? If we take our eyes off of Jesus like Peter did, and then you're walking along on the water, and then, whoa, I'm going down now, help!
It's all right.
And then I'm back.
Yeah,
because Jesus called me and He came to me.
That's great, isn't it? So how about doing an action song now?
Sounds good. Let's do that.
Yeah, over to an action song with Mr. Cam and Mrs. Rolf. Join in with the actions, everybody. Jump to your feet and have a dance. Awesome!
The house is so simple, faith like a child. I give you an inch and you take me a mile. I feel the wind rush and the thunder roll. 2 feet on the water, only one way to go. Yeah, I don't gotta be afraid no more, no, 'cause I know you up and through the storm. I'm more than just a talker. I'm a wave walker. I'm dancing on water. When the devil tries to shake me, I just pray harder. Even in my darkest hour, I got Holy Ghost power. When I keep my eyes upon you, Jesus, I'm a wave walker. Oh, I cover my fears over my doubt. That's supernatural, it feels so natural now. I don't gotta be afraid no more, 'cause I know you're up and through the storm. I'm more than just a talker, I'm a wave walker. I'm a wave walker, I'm dancing on water. When the devil tries to shake me, I just pray harder. Even in my darkest hour, I got Holy Ghost power. When I keep my eyes upon you, Jesus, I'm a wave walker. Wave walker, don't you hear me now? When I keep my eyes upon you, Jesus, I'm a wave walker. Wave walker, I'm dancing on water. When the devil tries to shake me, I just pray harder. Even in my darkest hour, got Holy Ghost power. When I keep my eyes upon you, Jesus, I'm a wave walker. I'm a wave walker. I'm dancing on water. When the devil tries to shake me, I just pray harder. Even in my darkest hour, got Holy Ghost power. When I keep my eyes upon you, Jesus, I'm a wave walker. You will make a way when it feels like there's no way. So I will walk by faith. 'Cause you will make a way.
I'm exhausted from that, Chico. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was an awesome song, Mrs. Rolf.
It was indeed, Chico, wasn't it? Did you do the actions?
Yeah, I did join in with the actions. It was great that you and Mr. Cam did.
Oh, I'm glad you had fun. Did you have fun at home?
Yeah, did you join in with the actions? Awesome, that's great. Huh. Okay, Mrs. Ruth.
Yes, Chico?
What's next after the song?
So, Chico, it's now time for the craft.
Oh, it's craft time!
Yeah, your favourite time.
Awesome! It's craft time, everybody, with Mrs. Margaret! Over to craft time then, with you, Mrs. Margaret!
Today's craft, we are going to make a picture of Peter walking on the water and Jesus coming to rescue him when he starts to sink. And this is what you'll need: a piece of card, some blue paper, some more coloured paper for making the boat, or you could just draw it, 2 straws or lolly sticks, and some pens, scissors and glue and sellotape. Right, this is what we do first. We need our piece of card, and we just make a little fold, and we're going to cut a slot across here, which will be where Peter attempts to walk on the water. Next, we need our water. So I'll use a piece of this blue paper, and we'll make it with a bit of a wave shape on the top. Then we're going to stick that over the top, but only at the ends, because we want to be able to put Peter and Jesus in. So just a bit of glue on the ends. Next, we need our 2 figures. So we just need a piece of paper, and we're going to draw Jesus and Peter. Now we'll colour them in. So we've got Peter looking a bit shocked because he thinks he's going to drown, and Jesus. And now we need to stick them onto a straw. So now we need a boat. So you can draw one or you can cut one out. I'm going to use some of this brown paper, and I've cut a boat shape out there, and I'm just going to stick it on. You might want to add a mast, maybe some sails. Maybe you want to draw the other disciples on the boat. Yours will be much better than mine. And then if you want to make the water look a bit more wavy, maybe get some different coloured paper and just snip little bits like this. Now, all we need to do are to put the figures in, and then you can tell the story. So, this side, we will have Peter, because he was on the boat, and then he walks out to meet Jesus. And this side, we have Jesus, who comes across to meet the others. And don't forget, Peter starts to sink, so we can start to make him disappear beneath the water. And then Jesus has to come and rescue him. And then you can make them both go over to the boat. So I'm sure you can do a really good job and make a good scene for the story.
That craft was great, Mr. Ian.
It was, wasn't it? It really helped to explain the story, didn't it?
Yeah, with Mr. Peter and Jesus, and how Peter had to trust Jesus.
It did.
Because otherwise he falls into the sea.
He would sink
Yeah,
down
he'd
and
sink
drown,
to the
but
bottom.
he needs to keep his eyes on Jesus and to trust Jesus, doesn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah, that's right, Mr. Ian.
Yeah?
Do you trust me?
Yeah, I trust you, Chico.
Oh, awesome. Okay, Mr. Ian. Well, I've got a little, game and exercise.
Oh, I like games, yeah.
Yeah, to show how much you trust me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Ian. What I need you to do is, if you turn around.
Like this?
Yeah, that's it, with your back to me.
What
That's
are you
right.
gonna do? What are you gonna do to me?
Oh, nothing, Mr. Ian, honest.
no, like
okay,
this.
okay. So, you've got your back to me.
Yeah.
Put your feet together.
They are.
Yeah, okay, awesome. And then, if you fold your arms.
Like this?
Yeah, like that, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, and then what I want you to do is I want you to fall back.
Fall backwards?
Yeah, no, don't worry.
Don't worry.
No, because, Mr. Ian, I'm gonna catch you.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, okay, so what I'll do is I'll catch you with my arms and
Okay.
then on your shoulders. Okay?
Yep.
Okay, Mr. Ian. After 3, okay? Do you trust me?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Chico, you were supposed to catch me.
I did, Mr. Ian. You squashed me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chico. I did trust you, though. Not a good idea. Oh.
Are you okay, Mr. Ian?
I'm all right, Chico. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, it hurt a little bit, but it's good that you trusted me.
I did trust you, but I think, we should put our trust in God, shouldn't we?
Yeah, maybe put our trust in God next time and not monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we have another song?
Yeah, I think we should have another song by the Puppets.
It's called
Yeah.
Walking on Water.
Awesome.
We all came out to Galilee and we pushed off from the shoreline. Jesus went up to the mountain to pray and spend some time. Peter, John, and the brothers, the waves were pushing us around. Then Jesus walked on the water, just like he was on the ground. Walk on the water, God be glorified. Walk on the water. The wind blew the boat about, it roared with an awful sound. Jesus said to Peter, come on out. It's me, I won't let you drown. But Peter looked at the water, it started sinking into the sea. So Jesus reached and pulled him out and said, just keep your eyes on me. Walk on the water, God be glorified. Walk on the water. Then they got back in the boat with us. All of us were so amazed. Let the wind and the storm blow just outside, 'cause he's the Lord of the waves. If we'll just have faith and keep our eyes on him, he'll never let us sink. No matter what the weather may be, through Christ we can do all things. Walk on the water, God be glorified. Walk on the water.
Help! 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 Oh, hey everybody! I need some help. Can you help me? I need some help. Oh.
What's the matter, Chico?
Oh, hey, Mr. Ian and Mr. Liam.
Hey, Chico.
I need some help.
Help with what?
Look, my ball. It's up there. I can't reach it.
How did it get up there, Chico?
I dropped it.
Oh dear. Would you like me to get it down for you?
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Mr. Liam. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome, I've got my ball back.
You know, sometimes if we can't do something ourselves, you know, it's always good to ask for help, Chico.
Yeah.
And there's lots of things that we can't do ourselves, but if we ask someone else to help us, we can do it. And you know who the best person to ask is?
Mr. Ian. No, Mr. Ian. Let me think. I got it, everybody. Is it Jesus?
That's right, Chico, it
Yeah.
is.
Huh. Awesome.
And that's what we've learned from today's story, isn't it, Chico?
Yeah, it is, Mr. Ian, yeah. So, like Mr. Peter.
Yeah, he saw Jesus walking on the water. It was a miracle, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And Peter had the courage to get out of the boat and walk on the water himself towards Jesus.
Yeah.
And when he kept his eyes on Jesus, he was able to walk on the water.
Yeah, he was just like walking along with, there's Jesus, I can see Jesus. And he was just walking along on the water.
But then what did he do?
Well, he started to get a little bit scared because of the storm, and then he looked at the waves and then the sky, and he was like, oh no, I'm gonna drown. And then he did, he started drowning.
Oh, Chico. But the thing to do is to keep our eyes on Jesus, and then he will always keep us safe.
Yeah.
And we need to trust in him.
That's awesome, Mr.
That's
Ian.
great, isn't it? Do you want to pray for us, Liam?
I can pray for us.
Great.
Dear God, we thank you for our story. We thank you that we can trust in Jesus, and we thank you that you will help us in all the different things that we have to face.
Amen. Awesome, Mr. Liam.
Breaking news. The next Fun Family Friday is on Friday, the 26th of March.
Oh,
Awesome, Mrs. Ralph.
News just in. It is our Easter special.
Oh, awesome. It's an Easter special.
Yeah, come and join us to find out the mystery of the missing body.
Oh, that's going to be so great. I can't wait. So
Me
join us
neither.
again for our next Fun
Family
Friday.